212. This is not financial advice. I just hope you bought your oven mitts, baby, because it's about to get hot in the kitchen. Now, don't invest in companies you don't understand and don't believe in, because if they dip, then you're not going to buy the dip, and then you're going to sell low and be right back here crying to me, and I'm not having that. So if you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in the index funds. Now, let's get straight to the point. Let's get it, baby. If you are not subscribed to the channel, please do so now. And if you have not hit the like button, come on down, hit the like button, baby. Let's get it. Now, let's talk about it. The first banger on the list, and we're going to talk about three different things. 2 stocks, 1 crypto. The first one is this, and it's GameStop. Now, I'm not saying you need to buy, hold, or sell. I want to give you the facts, and then you be the judge, and you see what's going on, because this is looking like it was a straight-up rocket. Now, let's see why. Check this out. GameStop is currently 131 right now. It's up 23% in the after hours. Now, you may be asking yourself, what happened with it, right? Let's take a look at what's going on specifically. So let's go and let's do an overview of GameStop like we always do. Get to the facts, get to the receipts. So GameStop is basically up 1% on a day. Nothing crazy. But then in the after hours, family, 23% straight up. Now, let's look. Just so we get a bigger overview. In the past week, it's up 5% because it's been coming down drastically. But in the last year, it's up 800%. So you know a lot of people made a lot of money on this, right? But let's keep it going. Let's check this out. According to the Wall Street Journal, and let's zoom in so we can see it, so everybody in the back can see it too. According to the Wall Street Journal, GameStop is entering the NFT and cryptocurrency markets as part of a turnaround plan to turn around. Oh, yeah. Good looking out, family. Y'all always got me. Check it out. They're entering an NFT market, and again, here go the receipts. Straight up. The cryptocurrency markets as a part of a turnaround plan, right? And it says the retailer is launching a division dedicated to the buzzy new technologies amid push to turn a profit, right? So again, we love to see it. We absolutely love to see it. Now, they just recently put this out. This article came out when? Look at this down here. January 6th, 2022 at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time, like New York time. So straight up, family, we love to see it. That's crazy. Shout out to GameStop for that. And it really is a good fundamental thing for the company, so then it helped them to run up. But let's get to why that's important, and then let's look at what the big dogs are doing, because you know what they say, follow the money, right? So let's see, follow the money just to see what's going on in the world. So, excuse me. So GameStop is launching a division, again, to develop a marketplace for non-fungible tokens. Now, you got to think of it like this. Why is it important? You know that GameStop, traditionally, they just sell games. What people do in video games that many people aren't considering is that they buy things in the game. In-game, in-app purchases and all these other kind of things. Like when they buy different skins for their characters, when they buy different weapons or things like that in these games, or buy different power-ups in these games. Now, you're buying digital assets, but guess what? It's not unique. If you add an NFT to it, what it does is it makes it unique. Now, again, I'm not saying that this is going to run up. This might actually drop down after it ran up so much, but I want you to just be up to date on all of the facts. Now, we got 2 more things to talk about, but let's keep going through this one. So, again, they're trying to turn around the business, and they said this, the retailer, GameStop, they hired more than 20 people for this unit, right? For, again, like I was saying, NFTs for virtual video game goods. For example, avatar outfits, weapons, and all different kind of things. Because again, remember, you might think that it's ridiculous. You might think it's ridiculous to buy something on a video game, but you got to understand people are doing it, especially people who have kids. Ask yourself this. Are your kids buying Roblox or Robux? Are they buying those things and spending them in game? You got to think about that. People are actually really doing that. Yep. Good old microtransactions, right? They're going to start to NFT these microtransactions, family. So keep your eye out for that. Now, again, I'm not saying to go buy, hold, or sell this stock. I'm just giving you the facts so you can say, yo, what's going on with this one, right? What's moving the market? You got to keep your ear to the ground so you can hear when things are shaking around. So now, check this out. It says GameStop is also close to signing partnerships with 2 cryptocurrency or 2 crypto companies, right? And then it says development of the games to use blockchain technology, again, like I was saying, with the microtransactions and everything like that. So let's keep it going. It says this, and let me move this up so you can see it too. Appreciate you, family. Oh, Gene, let's go, Gene. Shout out to you. Much love, much love. Live today. Let's get it. I appreciate you for that. Now, check this out too. It said this. The retailer expects to enter into similar agreements with a dozen or more crypto companies, which we'll get to a little later in the video. And then it says they're going to invest tens of millions of dollars this year in an effort to turn the company around, right? So again, we see what's going on. Now, somebody named Anonymous said NFTs aren't microtransactions. No, they're not. Let's be clear on that. I don't know what you're hearing, but let's absolutely be clear on this. They're going to start to use the same way that we do microtransactions in video games. They're going to add this and add NFTs into it so it can make, if you buy, let's call it a skin on Fortnite. And what do I mean by that? For those of you, let's go and look up some of the facts, because clearly we got somebody in the comments that's really confused, but that's probably an indication of somebody else being confused. So here we go. You look up Fortnite, right? Something that people are just playing, right? People are playing this. Fortnite, different skins or whatever, like this. To look a specific way in Fortnite, you can pay, let's say, to look like Batman, right? You can pay to look like Harley Quinn. You can pay to have these different looks. Now, what makes these looks unique? Nothing really. You could download an unlimited amount of them. But what they're starting to do with adding NFTs to microtransactions, for example, is they'll start to make it so there's only, let's call it, for example, 100 of these Batmans that are actually legit, and you can't be any more. There can't be any more than that because they made it a non-fungible token. So they made it unique. They added some uniqueness to it, which adds value to online digital things. So then that's what's going on. That's what I want you to understand. You say you love the charisma, learned a lot from me. Let's go. Father Time, appreciate you, family. Now, let's keep it going back to what we were saying. So you either learn about what's going on in the future or you get left in the past. So you got to be up to date on everything. That's why I'm trying to educate you so you can just know what's going on in the market. Let's look for what the big dogs are doing, right? Now, check this out. Institutional ownership. You know that the big dogs hate GameStop. You know they want them to lose and go out of business, straight up. So the institutions own 26% of this company. Now let's look. The active positions, you can see how are they moving in the last quarter. So look at this. It said they increased their position. 148 different big dogs actually increased their position. And this is NASDAQ.com, right? You see this? NASDAQ.com. Took the screenshot. So check it out. They picked up 1.7 million in the last quarter. However, notice that 108, they basically sold out 4.9 million shares of GameStop. They were trying to sell it and just leave you whole in the bag. You know how the big dogs get down. But notice they held 13 million of the stock, right? This is what the big dogs are doing. Now let's look at this, because there are some who have closed out their positions. So new positions, 56 companies or institutions, they only picked up about 500,000 new positions. So very little compared to other stocks. Now, check this out. Sold out positions, who sold out of it totally, what they did was this, 1 million. So there's much more selling by the big dogs than there are from, for example, retail investors, but the big dogs is trying their best. You notice that the selling is much higher than the buying. They're trying to basically press it down, press it down, press it down. Now, let's keep it going, right? And let's see, what are the price targets? Because you got to remember, Wall Street is trying to force this one down. They said that this thing is worth $34 fundamentally. They said that it's going to drop 74%. So you can see that they're trying to make this happen, right? So here we go. Let's look at the specific numbers. On the low, they said it's going to 23. On the mid, they say it's going to 34. And on the high, they say it's going to 45. Literally, the people who did this, who checked out on this on Wall Street, 2 of them said sell. 2 of them said hold. Literally nobody on Wall Street is saying buy this. I appreciate y'all for showing love, because again, I always want to come at you with the facts and give you all the information so you could be up to date on everything going on, because again, some people want to leave you in the past and I'm not having that. Now, let's see, why is this a good thing for other things, peripheral kind of investments, which you would call a sympathetic or a sympathy kind of a play. You want to keep your eye on something else like this. Oh, quick side note, by the way, again, if you're not in the Discord, go ahead and join the Discord. Did I even put the Discord link in the chat? I did not put the Discord link in the chat. I'm going to do that right now so you can come and join the Discord. I got the link as number 1 in the chat or in the description. So here we go. I'm going to put it up right here and I'll pin it so you can join the Discord. It said Fact Central. That's what I'm talking about, baby. I'm always coming with the receipts, always coming with the facts. So now, let's see. So I got the Discord link right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to look at a few different plays tonight, and I'm going to make a watch list. I might just do one, but I'm going to make a watch list like this over on the Discord, where I'll tell you, I'm looking at a call if it hits this technical level and shows strength above that level. And then I'm going to tell you I'm looking for a put if it shows this level. And I'm talking about the next one, which would be what's going on with Nvidia. This one, different options on this. It's up 2% today, which Again, I'm going to do some levels on that so then you can see what's going on with it. But let's get to another one before we even get to Nvidia. If you want to see the watch list or anything like that, get over on the Discord. I see you over there, family. You say you just joined today. Let's go. Hold up. Let's go. So check this out, family. Loop ring. I want you to keep your eye on loop ring. Now, I was doing a lot of research on loop ring. And why is that? Because now that we're hearing more about GameStop, family, this is the one that, watch this. Prices for loop ring. Let's go over here. Check let me see. Yeah, let's do this one. So Wall Street Journal said the prices for loop ring, native token layer 2, blah blah blah. It ran up 15% on a week or whatever. Check this out. There's rumors that loop ring is one of the companies working with GameStop on the NFT marketplace, right? And we just read from the Wall Street Journal what's going on. Sandra, you on the Discord? Mention me on there. I got you. So check it out. In October, GameStop said they're looking to build an Ethereum-based Web3 arm, right? And again, this might be a loop ring thing. So now, I was a little skeptical of loop ring, and loop ring right now is like $1, right? So look at the price of loop ring right now. I want you to keep your eye on this. I'm not saying go and buy, hold, or sell. I'm just giving you the facts. I want you to be the judge. So now, check this out. On the year, it's up 355%. It's down 10% on a week, which means, remember, you could buy this 10% if you so choose, like at a cheaper price, 10% cheaper price than somebody else who got it. On a day, it's basically flat. It's up like 1%. So then, watch this. What I want you to notice is with GameStop doing this NFT thing, and they're saying that they want partners, I was skeptical of loop ring for a little bit. But since I saw this video, that I went to loop ring on Twitter, and I watched the video, and let me see if we all can watch it together on Twitter or not. So I'm going to go to Loop Ring on Twitter. Loop Ring. Hold up. Loop Ring on Twitter. And they posted a video, and somebody who is stamped in the game, who is official in the game, who is co-signing them. And who is it? It's Vitalik, who is the founder of Ethereum.
It provides transaction fees.
So check this out.
And,
one of the issues with Ethereum, straight up, is that it's very expensive to use. Those of you who've been trying to buy Saitama or anything like that, you know that there's something called gas fees when you try to interact with Ethereum. It's very expensive, right? So check this out. Vitalik, literally 3 days ago, and I'll show you the receipt right here. You know I'm always coming with the receipts. On January 3rd, Loopring retweeted this, right? Literally the official Loopring page. And Vitalik down here, who is the co-founder of Ethereum, which is the second biggest cryptocurrency in the world, listen to what he's saying about Loopring. He put his official stamp on it after I saw this. Now, I'm not saying you go and buy this, but I do say that at a minimum, you got to keep your eyes on it. So you ready?
The layer twos are coming close to providing that, right? Like Loopring has been around for a year, and it provides transaction fees that are not quite 5 cents, but they tend to be like around 15 cents or so today. And of course, once sharding comes along, then like it will be much less than 5 cents again. So there's like the layer 2 ecosystem is definitely, and together with layer 1 sharding, is completely on the way to like bringing us back to the really low fees that we had back in 2014 and 15, and that allowed so much amazing experimentation early on to start happening.
So what is he talking about in plain English? He's talking about this. Loopring, let's say that you had to pay an $85 fee to use Ethereum. He's saying that it's not 5 cents like it was in 2014 to use Ethereum. If you use Loopring, it's like 15 cents, right? So then what he's saying is it's a solution that they have going on literally right now that he says has been working accurately for a year. So I want you to just say, okay, if he's co-signing this in this way, you could understand that on a minimum, this is not looking like a rug pull kind of a cryptocurrency, right? And then you're hearing the rumors that GameStop is basically trying to partner with them. And GameStop just came out with an announcement saying that they're looking for different companies to partner with, blah, 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 so on and so forth, right? Crypto companies. And let's go. Let me show you the receipts again. Let me go back to this and show you the receipts on GameStop saying that they're looking for these partnerships, right? So look at this in pink down here on the bottom. It says that the retailer GameStop expects similar agreements with dozen or more crypto companies. This is a loop ring kind of a thing, family. So again, Put it on your watch list. Again, I'm not saying buy, hold, or sell any of these. I just want you to just keep it on your radar, straight up. Now, again, let's get to another one like I was talking about before. So, before we even finish that, actually, we got some price targets. So, Coinpedia, they compiled some price targets for Loopring, and then they said this. They said, you said Coinbase is pretty good about not listing rug pulls? Exactly, right? So, hey, you got to give them their flowers on that. So, then let's check it out. They said that on a maximum, they could see it going to 586. They compiled a few of them, right? And then, check this out. It says that, but probably more likely it's going to 250 as time goes on. But again, remember, it's $1 right now, like $1.80 or so. They say it's going to 250 on a low projection. Now, there are some crazy projections. You always got to take these projections with a, how can I put it? You got to take it with a grain of salt. They said they could see it going to 750, 450, or 6.8, $6.80. So again, family, remember, this is the price targets on something that's worth $1.85 right now. That Vitalik is also saying, yeah, this is actually pretty good. So I want you to really, really understand. Keep an eye on it on a minimum. I'm not saying load up. Just keep your eye on it. Okay, so now let's keep it going, and then let's check out another one. So another one I'm looking at right now is Nvidia, and I compiled all kind of different data points for us to look at together with it. So Nvidia, remember, we're in a chip shortage right now, family. Again, if you have not hit the like button, take a second and hit the like button. Let's get it to 700 likes. We got 1,500 people in the building. Let's go at least really close to that. So now, check this out. Nvidia is up 2% today. Why am I bringing this up? Because on the Discord tonight, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look for some levels so we could potentially see, just like this, like I did the other day, where I said, all right, if I see it showing strength above this level, then I'm willing to get into a call. And remember, this would be a get in and get up and get out kind of a play. And then if I see weakness under this level, I'd be willing to play it on a put. So I'll do the research on that tonight. So now, Nvidia, what's going on with them, family? Let's see the news. So check this out. Barron's, they just said this. Nvidia stock faces short-term pressure while it's still a buy. So they're saying it's still a buy, but they're saying that it's going to go down. They can see it going down. And this is January 6th, which is today they posted this. Now remember, this is a banger of a company. Straight up. Now, let's go. Check this out. Hold up. Again, that's my subscribe. Here we go. Check this out right here. Analysts are saying now they cut their price target. That's not a good sign. That could give us a chance to get in low, right? So then check this out. It says that it went from 389 as the price target to 350. But remember, this thing is nowhere near 350 right now. It's like in the 280s. So let's look at the price of Nvidia. Yeah, 283. So then let's keep it going. And they're saying they're giving it a price target all the way up there. Now, what is it based on? They're giving it a price target of 350 now. They said it's based on multiple, just different pressures on growth stocks. There's a lot of pressure on growth stocks. So now, since that's happening, you're going to see the apples coming down, things like that. But again, they're coming down to pick you up. You say you added Loopring to the watch list? Let's go. Now, again, they said Nvidia announced new products and new partnerships, and they're saying that they have partnerships and things that we know are going to pop off in the future. So they said the upside of the company in the long term is really there. Now, here's some of the partnerships that they have. Let me see if I have that right here for you really quickly, and I do. Check this out. What does Nvidia make? They make computer chips, family. It's as simple as that. They make computer chips like GPUs. We know there's a chip shortage, right? And they're saying that there's significant upside because they're trying to expand into the addressable market like the Omniverse and the Metaverse and all kind of different things like that. They're trying to expand into it. So we know that to get into a Metaverse, to run all of this stuff, you're going to need computer chips for that. So then let's straight up win. Let's win. So now let's look at the price targets that they have on it overall. This is from like a month ago. 360, 400, 350, 350, 365. They're saying that this one, and these are top 25 analysts in the game of thousands of tens of thousands of analysts, right? So you know what time it is, baby. So you said shout out to me. I love it. Now let's look at what Wall Street is doing with this, because again, we know they like to shake the market around. So check us out. Institutions own 60% of this. They increased their position, so they're kind of keeping it real tight right here. They bought basically 69 million. They sold 63 million. They held 1.4 billion, family. So long, they holding long on this. So now, let's look at the ones who basically say, yo, is we getting out of the game or not? This is super important. So I want you to take a second And please put some headphones in the chat. I want to just drop a gem on you. If you want to understand if a stock is likely to be, let's call it manipulated, this is where you can go and get your first look, right? Get your first look. That'll make that red flag go up in your head. And it's this right here. Go to NASDAQ.com, right? And you're going to look up any company, institutional holdings, any company, any institutional holdings. And then if you see down here on the bottom, the sellout where it says new and sold out positions, right? If the new positions are really, really high in the green, this means that the institutions are not likely to be heavily manipulating this because they are kind of betting with it. But if you see that the sold out positions is really, 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 really high, then the opposite is going to be true, where you can imagine like they're trying their best to suppress it. So what are we looking at right here? The new positions, 200 institutions loaded up on 9.8 million last quarter, and then sold out, only 86 sold out. So what is this telling us right here? 9 million new shares, new positions, and then 2 million shares bought or sold out for the old position. This means that the big dogs are less likely to be trying to force this one down. They're trying to go long on it. So if you're looking for like a long-term kind of a banger, then this is telling you that Nvidia is less likely to be getting hit by the big dogs, right? So then the opposite is true. Like I was just telling you, go to the same website, NASDAQ.com, look up any ticker. Let's look at GameStop. And I'm going to show you evidence right now that when you see the sold out positions being high, it gives you the idea that, wait, the big dogs is probably trying to push this down. So look, institutional ownership of GameStop, right? This is GameStop. They own 26%. I want you to add this to your toolbox. Let's take a look. Let's zoom in together and let's look. We're going to scroll down to the new and sold out positions. Let's keep messing up, but let's go to the new and sold out positions, right? Down here on the bottom, new positions, 56 new institutions loaded up on 500,000 shares. But check this out. Sold out, they sold out of 1 million. So there's 2 times more selling out than buying in for the first time. So then when you see something like this, what is it telling you? It's an indicator, your first indicator, your red flag should be going up that this might be a play that the big dogs are manipulating. So whenever you get into a new play and you want to say, man, look, I only want to be in one play or 2 plays like AMC or GameStop that the big dogs is manipulating, and you might want to kind of stay away from the other ones that they are manipulating because they don't have the same ecosystem, the same kind of the apes behind it. You might want to stay away. Just take a look at this. New and sold out positions. This would be the first indicator. Do further research, but this would be the first indicator that the big dogs is trying to play you on this one. So again, family, get up on the Discord with us. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Please hit the like button on your way out. But if you can't handle the heat of these hot stocks, then stay out of the kitchen and consider investing in index funds. Again, I love y'all. Take care. I'll see you in the next one.